Hello, everybody. It is Matt, and it is Fiendish Friday, and I am back at you with yet another review. Before I roll on to any of that, I want to wish each and every one of you a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk. All that lovely stuff, because life really is too short as is. Do me a really huge favor and like, share, and subscribe. I love seeing your beautiful faces when you are here. I know I'm here an awful lot, but I have an awful lot on my plate to review. And one last little tidbit of info. Check out the description box. I give you a bigger bite of every single movie of every single day. Such as today, I give you your brief synopsis, your starring cast, director, runtime of the cut I am watching, along with a link for where you can watch this one for free. And if you decide, you can help support Matt's Movie Mania and toss me a couple of bucks. Now that I got all that said in mind and all that out of the way, let's roll on to the film of the day. And today's is a very interesting one. It's called The Prison of the Psychotic Damned. Yes, and this is a wild one. It's directed by, I believe his name was D.W. Kann. His last name was Kann. I believe it's pronounced Kann. Either way, if I murdered it, I am very sorry. But anyways, DW does a very fantastic job directing this movie, which he also produced. Yesterday, but it is written, or he edited it and directed it. It was written and produced by David R. Williams. Sorry about that stumble there, folks. But anyways, this one runs at an hour and 28 minutes. I gave you the link to the 4K cut because it's longer, only by like 4 seconds. But whatever, a longer version is the longer version. Now, as far as what is this movie about? Well, it's about a group of young filmmaker film talent type of people that are getting together to go into this. It's an abandoned railroad, transit area that got turned into an insane asylum that the doctors were doing very debaucherous things to the patients. It's very interesting. It starts off with our main girl, who is a anti-hero to the max. She is cutting herself and chewing on the flesh of it, drinking the blood, whatnot. So she's got a very hardened life. And then you meet the rest of the crew when she goes to the place. You got a cameraman who is a kind of a doofusy type of person. I'm gonna scooch this down just a pinch. He's kind of a doofusy type of person. I liked him. I thought he was fun. And then the main the director of the documentary that they are getting ready to make. She is an interesting character in her own. And then you have two other gals that are coming along for the ride. I believe one of them was Aurora, and the other one was Nessie, or Ness, I think. Ness was my least favorite character of the entire movie. Not that I disliked her, but she just definitely was hard to like, because every time you turned around, she was running away from something. She's like Shaggy and Scooby-Doo mixed together all in one package. So she's like doubly scared of everything, and she's running from everything. Granted, she doesn't save the day at the end of the day like Shaggy or Scooby does, but she's an interesting character with not a lot of room for character development on her, in my opinion. I think she's stuck the way she is. Now the rest of the characters, I'm completely okay with. Aurora is kind of a psychic medium type of person that can sense evil things that have happened in that place. She can sense that there's still a lot of stuff manifesting in dark ways there. So she's very all about let's get out of here type of thing. Hey, yeah, camera, cricket and not low enough. What am I doing wrong today, guys? But anyways, Aurora is an interesting character. I will add. I really liked her a lot. Aurora and Kansas is the main girl's name. I had to think for a second, but Kansas, she's a cool character. I feel sorry for her, why she feels the need that she has to be a cutter to get through life. I've known a few, and it's a sad story usually, a really sad story. Now, on to the three things that I love my movies to meet, because I don't want to give away too much of this one. I will say it is a slow burn for the first 45 minutes ish, 40 to 45 minutes, and then it really picks up and does a lot of really cool stuff. Granted, yes, that slow burn is fine. There was no bad parts about it. I think it moved along rather well for a slow burn. So definitely keep that in mind when you go to watch this. And then back to my three things of the movies to meet. First is audio. The audio was very fine. I didn't notice any problems with it, or at least anything where I couldn't understand a character or hear what they're saying. So I'm going to give it an A on that end. Now on to the dialogue. The dialogue is fine for this being 20 years old. I think it's aged well enough with the dialogue that it doesn't seem super corny or out of date or anything schlocky like that. So I think it still works. So I'm going to give it an A there. Third thing is editing. The editing is really good in this. I think DW really brought his A game when he edited this together. This is one I would love to own a copy. I see that it's on the Wild Eye Raw and Extreme label, so I imagine that'll probably be pretty easy to find, because their stuff usually stays in print forever, it seems, or it doesn't sell out completely, because a lot of times their artwork is not very good, and it does the movie a horrible injustice. Goreface Killer is one of them. Horrible injustice for those. Anyways, I'm gonna get the hell out. Oh, my final score of 1 through 5. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. I really recommend checking out the Prison of the Psychotic Damned from D.W. Kann and our good friend David R. Williams. All right, guys, love your faces, and as always, peace.